Hey guys, hope everyone's doing good. First off, I got some interesting updates. I was able to put the car on just one of the MTO scales. Yesterday when we were coming back from the track, I always see that they have the scales on even when they're closed. So we stopped in there, unloaded the car, and put on the scales. I don't know exactly how accurate they are, but I'm sure they're pretty close. And the car is pretty close to what I had estimated that it weighs. It was just over 3,300 pounds, and it was exactly 50-50 weight bias. So that's pretty much exactly what I figured. So it's exactly 400 pounds lighter than it was last year with the same setup. That's with me in the car, and that's with 100 pounds in the trunk still. So I might add a little bit more to the trunk, just try and get the weight bias, maybe like 51%, 51 or 52. I wouldn't mind just kind of trying that. Kind of right where I thought it was, so that's pretty cool. So the race didn't go exactly as planned. First round, I drew an orange trunk Mustang called Tangerine Dream. I've been watching that car all year, and it's working really good. So I knew I had my hands full with that car. I left a pretty good tune in the car. I'd made some changes and I didn't really know where it was at, but at this point I really just wanted to go there and make some test passes. First pass, it actually hit the tire a lot softer than planned. So the changes I made to the traction bars and stuff, which I think I'll make another video on this week, that really seemed to help out there. One, I don't think it really set the tire. Two, it didn't really get the front end in the air. And then three, the boost overshot and just made wheel speed. I tried to recover it, but he made a clean A to B pass, looked really good. Hats off to those guys, looked really good off the trailer. So I went back, made a couple changes. I actually loosened off the rear shock. I made a decent change. I went 4 clicks looser, changed my map and dome table back to the way I had it, but I left the activation threshold setting down at 2 PSI, where I think my wastegate springs are, and made another pass. This pass actually hit the tire maybe a little too hard. I don't know what the difference was, if the shocks 4 clicks really made that much change, but it did hit the tire a lot harder. It seemed to go out a little further, but again, it just lost the tire. I made the pass just trying to get some data, but it just had wheel speed the whole pass. The traction control was trying to catch it. I'll show you guys the data log here now. This is actually the data log from the very first pass, but blue line, you can see the drive shaft speed where it just picked up and took off. This purple one is actually my traction control, pulling a bunch of timing, trying to get the drive shaft speed under control. And you can kind of see yellow line is my target boost. And I actually got on my negative scramble button here too to try and get it under control. And you can see the drive shaft did get back in shape, but it was just too late, you know what I mean? And then even up top, I tried to stay in it to get the data. And up top, the traction control is chipping away, trying to control the wheel speed. So this is the first grudge pass that I made. You can see the blue line. Drive shaft speed does look a little better, stays in shape for a little while. It had wheel speed, but it was keeping it kind of under control. Traction control really didn't do much there, but I could feel it had wheel speed, and I actually gave it a pedal right here. And it kind of got back into shape. I actually tried to get on my negative scramble. I hit the scramble by accident, and then got on the negative scramble. And the negative scramble actually, even that had too much wheel speed. You can see the traction control still trying to pull timing out of it to get the wheel speed into shape. So we only got the 2 passes. The rain moved in, and it rained pretty hard for a while, and I don't know if they could have dried it. I'm not sure. I don't think they were going to make any attempt to dry it. Didn't learn a whole bunch. I got 2 passes in. I guess the only thing I did learn is that something's still way out of whack on this thing. I think I got a few issues. Maybe the main part of my issue is my tires. They're probably worn out. I added up all the runs I got on them this morning. I got 26 runs on these tires. I've never run them out this far. And I actually would have replaced them at the beginning of the year, but I just didn't have the budget for it. And then even this week I had to buy, I bought a drum of fuel and stuff. So I got the fuel now. So hopefully in the next couple weeks I can get some tires on this thing. But I think maybe my tune is still too aggressive. I never took any boost out of the car with these new changes. So 400 pounds lighter. Maybe it's just going to, maybe it needs a little less boost, keep the wheel speed in check. The front suspension looks a little weird to me. Doesn't look like it has a lot of extension for some reason, but it actually has a fair bit. I'm going to jack it up sometime today or this week and look everything over, just make sure everything's looking good, not binding or anything. And I want to see how much travel it actually does have. I might just kind of look into the spring rates and stuff. I never changed anything with all the weight I took off the front, so maybe the front springs are a little too stiff for it now. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'm definitely fighting a few issues right now. And the last thing that I'm fighting is my boost controller is still... It seemed to work okay last year. It did kind of like oscillate a little bit up top, but it seems to be doing it really bad. It definitely needs some work. I might actually switch it back to just dome pressure instead of map and dome. I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about, but the yellow line again is target boost. This blue line is my actual boost. So you can see right there. You can see right there, like it's almost 3 pounds off right there under my target. And then right here, like it's 2 pounds over. And then it's back to like 2.5 pounds under. And I'm sure that's not helping the situation, but it really seemed bad right now. And you can see down here, like this is where I was talking about it overshot and stuff. So, I mean, at this point here, it overshot by 1 pound of boost. Doesn't sound like much, but this combination seems to be really sensitive to boost down there. So definitely got some work to do. There was a comment on the last video. Someone, I believe his name was Jason, said that basically I should try leaving with more boost and then using timing to control the wheel speed. I've been talking about doing that for like a year. I just haven't done it. That is something I want to try. I want to try and leave with like 4 or 5 pounds of boost and then knock a bunch of timing out to try and keep the wheel speed in check. And I think it would work really good. It would get the turbo already spooled up, get some momentum going there, and the timing reacts super fast. So it's a really good way to take power out of the car. So that's something I really want to try. And yeah, that's probably something we're going to do. So I do appreciate the comment. I'm really trying to learn this stuff. And if you got a comment like that, you think I should try something, or you see something that I'm probably messing up, because I'm sure there's lots of it, but throw it up there. I appreciate the comments. I like talking about this stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Like I say, if you got a comment, throw it up there. I appreciate them. And have a good one, guys.